Shalom. I want to start off. Salahi, my bad. Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash for giving the spirit to do the lesson on today. Lord willing to feed you lemon sheep of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this 100% truth according to the spirits to be Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Peace and blessing to the hopeful elect out there pushing this word to the full corner of the earth in sincerity. And peace and blessing to your hopeful believers out there which are also a part of the elect. To y'all say shalom. And once again, I want to say call halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash for giving the spirit to do the lesson on today. Lord, and the feeds and edifies the sheep of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Now this is a little article, you know what I'm saying? A little article that I was reading it a little bit, and really the title spiked me. It's talking about 2023, the year of hopefully all these prophecies come to pass. Doomsday clock ticks to closest ever position to midnight. You know what I'm saying? So when you go into the Doomsday clock, which they explain to you right here, it says the Doomsday clock has been set to its closest time to midnight in history, the Bulletin of Atomic Scientists announced Tuesday. And it says the clock has now been set to 90 seconds to midnight with the war in Ukraine increased nuclear escalation. The decision, the climate crisis, and a breakdown of the global norms and institutions needed to deal with the biological risk of such as the Crown Vic 19 were also cited. Now, this is where it tells you what the clock means. It says the clock is a metaphor for how close humanity is to self-annihilation. You know what I'm saying? So that means that world things happening. You know what I'm saying? Because we know through the power of Yahweh by Shema Shai. You know what I'm saying? Let me pull that right quick. I'll read verse 5. It says, Job 20:5, the triumphing of the wicked, which triumphing is another word of saying success or succeeding, because it's all according to the will of Yahweh Bahashem Shai. The triumphing of the wicked is short, and it kind of just going to their Revelations 6. You know what I'm saying? Not it's like I think it's Revelation 6. Let's go into it. It's like Revelation 20. This is Revelation 20:3. It says, and cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up, and set a seal upon him at the bottomless pit being Europe, that he should deceive the nations no more till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled, which that happened in the time of the Byzantine Empire, which is when Jake Rome, because it's like this is when Jake ruled Rome. This is what it's going into, Rome. And it says, till the 1,000 years shall be fulfilled, and after that he must be loosed a little seasoned. And we're in the time period of the revival of the Roman Empire, the devil being loose for a little season. And when he got loose, he paid the image of his likenesses, and that's when you had the Renaissance period, which also means rebirth. You know what I'm saying? Where he changed everything. you know. But that's going back to that Joel 20:5, you know what I'm saying? How it says that the triumphing of the wicked is short. His rulership is short, man. And it's because he's ruling in wickedness, and it's because the Lord said it would be like that, you know what I'm saying? This is in the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment, though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? Exactly, going to how they should never. Is this the one who made the kingdoms a shake? How's the hammer and earth have been broken asunder? You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying this is the triumphant success. You know what I'm saying? That's for a short period of time. Now let me see if I can find it in the chapter. I think it speaks about his enterprise. Shit, because you see, they say that they see world events, and we know, of course, they're controlled by Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. You know what I'm saying? But on the left hand side, we see these world events being controlled. We see these world events. We see these Esau playing out these world events. You know what I'm saying? Engaging in the war. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got nothing to do with that, really. Because Ukraine is really a part of the Soviet Union. You know what I'm saying? Russia. You know what I'm saying? But America just doing all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's been chaos. Even with these man-made famines and stuff like that, it's been chaos because it says, it really says the prophet's metaphor for how close humanity is self-annihilated. You know what I'm saying? Esau's doing all these things to crash the economy. You know what I'm saying? Which is going to really be to his downfall, you know, because he's trying to crash this economy. And then it just made me think about, because it said the clock has been set for 90 seconds, which means it's gotten closer. The first one was 100 seconds. I'm going to say that. I want to read it. It says the Doomsday clock was previously set at 100 seconds to midnight in 2020. So in 2020 it was set to 100 seconds. But now it's set to 90 seconds. Think about how they say, the Lord has shortened days for the elect's sake. You know what I'm saying? This shows the days are being shortened quick. You know what I'm saying? So the days are being shortened. That's why time going by so quick, man. Because the days are being shortened. Ah, shit, Slocky. And that just tells you right there that it's not going back. No matter what it say, man, no matter what these people say, no matter what they want to believe, it's not going back. It's not going back. It's not. The ball has got to rolling, and ain't nobody gonna stop it. Because it's the Lord's will. You know what I'm saying? For the ball to get to rolling and keep going and to do what it's supposed to do. Let me get this second address. This second address, chapter 16. And I'm going to go down. I want to start at verse 2. Gird up yourselves with cloth of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. And we know that through the lens of prophecy. And a sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire, and a sword is metaphorically for destruction, wrath. A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away any hungry lion in the wood? Or may anyone quench the fire in the stubble when they have begun to burn? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer, and that strong archer is Yahweh Shai. It's finna say, mighty if the Lord Yahweh Shai sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? Exactly. So Yahweh Shai is sending these plagues. We see them, and the evils are continuing to grow upon the earth. Continuing to grow. It's just getting worse and worse and worse. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I'm going to jump down because it speaks about it, and I'll do that. It says, I'm going to jump down to verse 10. It says, strong is the right hand that bendeth the bow. Yahweh Shai. Slakia. His arrows that he shoot are sharp and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world, which are going into the 200 million thermonuclear destruction, which is the final plague. And it says, behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. Exactly. Until these things do settle in and do what they're supposed to do, they're not going to stop. Keep reading. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. Like as the arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backwards, even so the plagues that should be sent upon the earth shall not return again. Exactly. If somebody were to shoot an arrow or shoot a gun at you, that bullet is not going to stop until it's hit a target and pierces the target. And that's when it's going to stop. That's how these plagues are. These plagues are not going to stop until they do what they needed to done. Yes, famine happening, but according to scriptures, many shall perish of famine. Until mass death is happening and stuff like that due to these plagues, they're not going to stop coming. They're just going to intensify. You know what I'm saying? And through the lens of prophecy, we see that. Let me get Matthew 24. I'm get Matthew 24 because Yahweh Shai said, he said this. Let me see, my bad. Yep, it's Matthew 24 and 34. It says, verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. So these plagues are sent upon the earth for a purpose. You know what I'm saying? They're not just sent upon earth just because. No, these plagues have been sent upon Babylon the Great for a purpose. Same reason how the plague of the as a matter of fact, let's get the purpose of why these plagues are sent. Let's get it. Because there's a reason why the Lord sent the plagues upon Babylon the Great. It's Sirach 40. Because as it says, before we get that, as it says, if you scroll down to 36, we're going to jump down to 36. It says, but of that day and hour knoweth no man, nor the angel of him, but my Father only. So Yahweh Shai, it's like Yahweh is the only one that knows when Yahweh Shai will come back. Yahweh Shai just know the events that leads up to it, but he doesn't know when he's going to come back, the exact time. He just knows the kind of, I guess you could say, he could gauge from the range. But it says, but as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be, which is Yahweh Shai. So as the days of Noah, it was a plague. And I read it says, for as in the days of Noah were before the flood, so before the flood of destruction, were eating, drinking, and marrying, giving into marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Exactly. So just like it was in the time of Noah, the Lord sent a great plague in the time of Noah. To do what? Let's see. This Sirach, chapter 40, verse, we'll just get to the point, verse 9. Death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamities, famine, tribulation, and the scourge. You know what I'm saying? Ways the Lord displays his wrath. And you can throw plagues on her too. It says, these things are created for the wicked, and for their sakes came the flood. So the reason it's continuing to intensify is because the iniquity here, man. You know what I'm saying? Scripture said, as the love of many shall wax cold. It said, because the love of many shall wax cold, iniquity shall abound. So we see the iniquity here. You see the iniquity here and stuff going on. The Lord is sending the plagues to destroy this place, man. Because all this damn iniquity. Which iniquity is sin upon sin. So all this damn iniquity going on, all this damn wickedness going on. Excuse my French. All this dang wickedness going on. And like I said, these things created for the wicked. So this is coming for the wicked, man. That's why the Lord is sending all these plagues and stuff. As he said, I will smite Egypt with plagues again. That means Egypt was going to come back. Egypt means double straits, bondage, or you could say, or it goes to mean double rebellion, which is Babylon the Great, which is spiritually Edom and Sodom. The Lord is plaguing the place again because of his wickedness. You know, you got Sirach, we'll pull it. You know, you got Sirach 10. You know what I'm saying? I think it's Sirach 10 and 2. Or not. Hey, it's Sirach 10 and 8. It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, these are characteristics of Esau's kingdom. He checks off on these things. The kingdom is translated from one people to another. And while he's translating the kingdom, that kingdom got to go down, which is the end all. Babylon's going to eventually going to go down. World War III, when Yahweh Shai comes in the midst of it and takes all their crowns and stuff, man, and ends a war. In the war that ends all wars, World War III. You know what I'm saying? But before that, the buildup is these plagues coming upon Babylon the Great, destroying it. You know what I'm saying? Destroying it. The plagues, famine, people buck wilding and this stuff, going crazy. You know, like Scripture say, because of the pride, the city shall be troubled. You know what I'm saying? And pride is pushed as a forefront in Babylon the Great. And as you see, so let's go back to that article. I want to read some more. Because he said it's gotten, in other words, from 2020 to 2023, it's gotten worse. It hasn't been no world economic event that's caused the time to go back to where things are getting back better. No, it has gotten worse. And that's because the wicked is wickedness here, man. Now, if they was trying to become more righteous, then it will, you know what I'm saying? Because they will be repenting from their ways. They will be turning back. But nah, they continue to, they're not turning back from them. They're getting more craftier in it. So the Lord is just sending more plagues. This is the result of it. The doomsday clock hit motherfucking 90 seconds. Salakia for the French. But it hit them 90 seconds, man. Due to the war going on in Ukraine, man. And we know the scriptures speak about how the little ones will draw them out. You know what I'm saying? Going into Israel. You know that you got this little, This is crazy, man. It's not crazy, but it's called Allah Yahweh Shah, you know. Now, I think this just tells you. I think, let me see, because I don't think it's too much left on her. Okay, there we go. I want to jump down to right here. It said the possibility that the conflict could spin out of anyone's control remains high, which it is, through the lens of prophecy. You know what I'm saying? I want to read this scripture. I'll read it after I read this. It says, Russia has also brought its war to the Chernobyl and the Zaporizhzhia nuclear reactor sites, violating the international protocols and risking widespread of release of radioactive materials. Efforts by the International Atomic Energy Agency to secure these plants so far have been rebuffed. So, so Russia's digging into what is it called? Radioactive materials, atomic nuclear bombs, pretty much. Which the protocol violating the international protocols, which that's what the Cold War goes into pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Superpowers, but they didn't go to war. You know what I'm saying? Simply due to the fact of the radioactive power they had on both sides of the end and what it could result in for the world. You know? So that right there we see, and that caused the Doomsday Clock to boop 90 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Now I want to pull this right here. I feel like this be the last one. Okay, this is 2nd Esdras 9. So 2nd Esdras 9, it said, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the earth which he made. Right? And how that's going to happen? You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shah is going to visit his place. But before he visits his place, he's going to have a grand entrance with these little plagues. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou understand that the Most High spoke of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Exactly, Isaiah 45, the Lord declared the end from the beginning. So, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning at the end, and the end is manifested. We see it. The Doomsday Clock is saying it. We see it. The end is manifest. The plagues are here. They're intensifying. You know what I'm saying? The Doomsday Clock had clicked, you know, went to 90 seconds. That's the indicator right there. Why is it going to 90 seconds? Because of the Russia's and war, it has gotten even more. It has got more intensified. You know? And those two jokers they got some they got some resources, specifically wheat, which is used for a lot of stuff that could break off into a lot of chains, man. Famine, so much stuff, man. So yeah, Lord, this is edifying through the prosperity of Yahweh Basham Avashai, man. See, Yahweh Basham Avashai ain't got the ball rolling, and it ain't gonna stop until it hit them pins and knock them off the bowling alley. You know what I'm saying? So Lord, this is edifying through the prosperity of Yahweh Basham Avashai. I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and to y'all, I'm gonna say Shalom.